Deborah's an absentee mother. She's not very reliable. She breaks promises every chance that she gets. Drama's created when she's around. And then after all that, she just up and leaves. Deborah was always making promises that she was gonna come see Cole. 95% of the time, she never showed up. That always broke his heart. Since Cole was 2 till he was 18, he has seen Deborah about 10 times. By the time Cole was 15, Deborah was filling his head full of lies saying that I stole her children from her, that we wouldn't let her see them, which wasn't true. It would just create problems that I would in the end have to clean up. Deb never takes responsibility for any of her actions. It's always excuses with her, and it's always somebody else's fault. Your Aunt Karen won't let me, I don't have a place to stay, my boyfriend won't let me come there. It was ridiculous, the excuses that she could come up with. Last year, Cole and his brothers helped move their mom up to Minnesota to get her out of an abusive relationship. Cole helped her get a job, an apartment. She stayed for about 3 months and then she just took off and left and went back to the abusive boyfriend. It hit Cole really hard, just like when he was a child. My biggest fear is that Cole is gonna get hurt by his mom again. I may not have given birth to Cole and his brothers, but those are my babies because I've raised them. If she starts to manipulate him again, then yeah, Mama Bear is gonna kick in and I'm gonna protect him like I've always done.
Thank you for being here. He came to live with you at 2, 3 years old.
Yes.
And she says that there were problems, this is her words, she said there were problems with drugs and that she was with an abusive boyfriend.
Correct.
Let's talk about what actually are family lies, according to Deborah. According to her, she said that there were return gifts for Cole, that she would send gifts and that you would intercept them and return them so he didn't get them.
That's not true.
Did that ever happen?
That never happened.
And that she would call and that you would hide that from Cole?
No.
That you just wouldn't tell him that she called
No.
and you'd make sure she didn't get on the phone with him. You'd block and obstruct her access to him.
No, and she had access to call her mother, which is his grandmother, and he was over at his grandma's a lot.
And that you poisoned his mind about her, that you told him she was a bad person and a drug addict.
No, I didn't have to. He started to see it for himself.
Right.
Yeah.
And that you said that she was never there for him.
No, she wasn't there for him.
And that the family lied and said she was just a runner. That she would just run no matter what, she was a runner.
Well, she proved that she is a runner because she tried to run last night.
Yeah. And that the courts had no contact information, so you guys would go have a hearing, they had no information, so she would lose by default.
No, not true. We had to pay the sheriff every time we thought we knew where she was. We had to pay the sheriff to go serve papers on her in Oklahoma. They finally found her. She knew she had court date. She knew when it was. She chose not to show up. She made an excuse that she didn't have an attorney, and I told her, I said, I didn't care. Those are your children. It doesn't matter. You still show up.